We're up a few $100. Which is good.
You only put 1,000 in?
1,000 in, and it's 100x leverage. I was risking 300 to make 900, I believe, or 1,200. But now I moved
Dude,
this up
that's
to
wild.
100. So your leverage is different. That's why, Zach.
Well, yeah, I know. Whenever we set up the funded account, I needed to learn that stuff.
The funded account is set leverage, so you don't need to adjust it at all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, every prop firm, whatever. Wow, this buy side liquidity right here is literally filling perfectly. Do you guys see this line? So he's sitting on a line and can't break through. It's just been bouncing up in between these areas.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, boom, boom. Getting out my... Boom. Alright, there's go. That was a good rejection. I'm pulling up the live chart, and I'm going to turn up the volume so you guys can hear. Alright, we're starting to make a little bit bigger of a push down. We're still in that buy side liquidity. We're still up decently. There's another rejection to the downside. Well, this is really loud actually. There's a rejection again.
It's about to hit my TP.
It's about to hit your TP?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. I'm not...
It's only 529 though.
You're only winning 500?
Mm-hmm.
Up.
I bought 2 shares too. Or I sold 2 shares.
I have 8 contracts of micro Bitcoin. Alright. I want to get out of this.
Micro Bitcoin?
Yeah, so futures. I want to get out of this area. So, since we're retesting this area right here, I'm going to adjust my stop loss a little bit more. I'm going to put it to break even.
Right.
Or actually, I'm going to put it right above
break
there,
even.
like to $25 minus, just at 108.28. just because we might possibly wick above it, but I don't want to see because there's tons of buy orders coming through actually right now. This is where it gets sketchy. Because we were in a trend of higher highs, lower lows on the larger time frame. 15-minute closed, bearish extremely. I don't want this candle to make up for it.
Ooh.
Does anybody have any questions on like
Bro, what about
anything?
not right now, no.
Yeah, what were you about to say, Nico?
Adequate.
Nah, I'm like hearing like video game sounds. I don't know what the hell I'm hearing.
It's people
I'm
putting buy and
assuming
sell.
that's what you were. Yeah, okay. Because I remember you mentioned that earlier, and I was like, I don't hear anything, and now I'm just hearing it crazy.
Yeah, I turned up the volume.
I didn't even know it did that. That's hilarious.
Yeah. So, no, I'm on like something else. I'm on a different site for that. I just pay for the liquidity chart. And it's like, I get to see a lot of stuff.
Dawson,
Yeah.
when you're placing a real trade, are you placing it on TradingView, or what are you using?
My actual brokerage?
Like when you're actually,
If I'm trading
so
funded,
like you're using peak profit, right?
if I'm using funded, I'm trading peak profit. Or if I'm using straight my real capital, which I'm using right now as we're placing this trade, I'm using plus 500 for futures.
Okay. Because when ultimately, I don't know where to go ultimately, or how to trade like real money when I do want to trade. Because right now I'm not going to trade for a while, or until I learn. But
I mean, no, you just got it. But look, you just got in last week, and look how much more you already know now. You're taking trades by yourself and winning now after never even trading before.
Yeah. Like that's why I wanted to get into it, because I feel like my natural reading it can be pretty good. I just want to put logic behind it, like actually understand what I'm looking at, and to be able to explain it to someone else. Not that I want to, but if I need to, that's how much I know.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Right now, it's kind of just like, yeah, because like this morning, like reading that trend, I saw that break instruction. I was like, all right, I think it's gonna keep going down. And once I saw it retest the fair value gap I had put, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put a sell in, and it went down, and I pulled out exactly when it started to slightly go back up.
Yeah, exactly. Versus you came to me 2 weeks ago, and you didn't even know what a fair value gap was, or a trend, or a break instruction.
Yeah.
And now you understand it all, which is good. Which I like to see. It shows I'm helping you guys. But yeah, that's what I'm here for. It's like help you guys break down things and answer like specific questions that you guys might have, because you can watch YouTube videos and stuff, but if you have a specific question and you have no one to talk to it about, it's like kind of hard. Yeah,
because then you end up looking and you never really you just dig around that actual question.
And especially not seeing it in
having someone
an actual genuine live trade, like seeing it live is so helpful.
Yeah. That's actually what's been the biggest help.
Yeah.
Because I'm seeing like in real time what you're doing, and then I kind of apply that myself, and then once I understand what I'm doing, it becomes a little bit easier. That's why that trade this morning was a little bit easy to read.
Yeah, exactly, because it's real-time experience. That's something you can only gain from just being in the markets. But if you go in by yourself and you don't know what you're doing and you're just kind of gambling, you're not going to really gain any experience for a long time, versus when I'm breaking things down and like explaining it every morning and every night to you guys, and like why we're taking these trades, how we're taking these trades, what I'm expecting to see. Like I literally said, like, okay, there's buy side liquidity at this area right here, there's sell side up here. We need a break between, one of them. I'm hoping we can break through right here. I pointed out, we're testing this area. We have this fair value gap. We're going to want to go down and equal out all the higher time frame liquidity. Like me actually explaining that for you guys is definitely going to help. Definitely does help.
Yeah.
So you can definitely do with that. But as far as like you setting up your account and starting to trade live, I mean, you can on plus 500. It's super mellow, and like they'll allow you to deposit funds, and before the funds are even like fully available, they'll allow you to trade with it, which is cool. It's like,
oh, okay, that's dope.
Like they'll be in transit and they'll allow you to trade with it.
Bet. Yeah, I mean, when I'm more ready, I'll talk to you again so I can get that shit really set up.
Yeah,
But
I would definitely start
for now, I just want to.
account.
All right, yeah. Right now, I'm just playing with that. Honestly, just sitting and watching the chart. I've been sitting just sitting at the chart and not even doing anything with it, just literally just watching it play, clicking around the time charts to like see what I'm reading, and then that's been helping a lot too. I'm just like sitting there.
Yeah, I mean, last night
Because things ultimately repeat themselves.
Yeah, the market wants to move fluently and linear, so it's going to repeat itself. It's going to do the same things over and over again. So, when you get something that's irregular, when the market's doing things it should not be doing, you can kind of find that and be like, okay, that's not good. It's going to want to balance itself out and continue its linear pattern. Like a fair value gap, like, okay, market created fair value gap, it's going to want to seek out that imbalance before it continues its, higher highs, lower lows, or whatever it's going to do for the day. It, automatically is going to want to do that. You have buy side, sell side liquidity. Wherever liquidity is in the market, it's normally going to drive the market. But when irregular motions start happening in the market, it's going to want to imbalance and fill those. It's going to want to balance itself out. Essentially, that's what I'm trying to get at.
That's what I'm trying to pick up.
I want to see this candle, one of these next candles, break below here, and then I'll know I'm starting a new trend. Like we have the wicks and everything for it. Which I don't lose any money on this trade if we do lose, which I'm not worried about. But yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. But definitely, I would say for you, Nikhil, start with you're on a demo right now. I would then go to a funded account. Maybe the end of this week, start of next week, go to a funded account, and then try to pass that and get a payout. Well, I can definitely get you passing it and making a payout. You make a payout, whatever it is, like 15, 18, a couple $1,000, get some payouts. And then take that money, put it into a live account. And then once you have like $5 grand in a live account, you can start risking like $200 a trade, $100 a trade. It's more percentage. It's like, that's like 3 to 5% of your account. But still, you have to lose a certain amount of trades. And with the trades I take, if I win one trade and lose 3 in a row, I'm at break even. Because mine are 1 to 3 or 1 to 4. So like even if I hop on, like I had those 2 wins in a row and then had 2 losses in a row, and then another win. So like, if you think about that, like, okay, I lost $600, but on one trade I made whatever it is, $800, and I won 3 trades in a row. So I'm still up, $1,200 on that week just off that account, and I have multiple accounts. That makes sense.
Good. Yeah. Yeah, when I pick up things quick when I'm actually interested in it. So,
which is really good. Which is really good. Like last night, I was back testing a lot. NAS and obviously Bitcoin, they keep sweeping out highs. Like they'll sweep out highs by 20, 50 points. And then they'll take lows by, 100 points. And I was kind of looking at that. I was like, all right, cool. And then I was kind of looking. I was like, all right. But then there's a lot of fake outs. Like you would have, this huge trend where it would be like this. And then you would dwindle down, break structure, and then push above the high. And then a major rejection and then a push back up like that. And it would that's a total fake out. So I was kind of trying to look at it and being like, all right, what are you going to do tomorrow? How am I going to prepare for this? And I was really all right, tomorrow I'm going to look and make sure I have every confluence before I take my setup. Like today, we took a more aggressive entry, but we had the sweep of liquidity. And overall, my bias for the day was bearish, so I'm going to stick to my bias. So yeah, that's when you start back testing a lot too, you'll start seeing things in the market that should not be there.
The back test is you go back to the chart, right, and test your strategy, or how does that work?
Yeah, so essentially you can use bar replay or whatever. I just go back and you turn the charts back in real time. There's apps to do it. You just pay for them. Go back in real time and you just test out your strategy. If you're going to enter off a breakage structure to the upside with a liquidity sweep, below that and a high time frame for value gap, it's going to retest to, or something like that. Or if you're using smart money concepts, ICTs, anything like that, you just test your strategy and then you get your win rate. Which I had AI test my strategy and then I tested my strategy. I think it was a 68% win rate. Wow, 68 to 70, which is really good. Yeah, but you also got to factor in like psychology, emotions, everything like that. That's something you can't backtest for. So what I kind of come in, like, especially when you're backtesting, it's like you're like, oh my god, this is like 100%. You could theoretically, I can give you 100% win rate strategy, and you're gonna lose all your money. Like, I can almost guarantee it.
Yeah.
Number one, you're gonna overtrade, especially if you know it's 100% win rate. You're gonna overtrade. Number one, your emotions are gonna get in the way. You're gonna cut your losses too early. You're gonna use too much money, too much leverage. You're gonna over leverage, and you're gonna cut your wins too early, and it's gonna mess everything up. So, like, I would rather have a super strong psychology than a really good strategy. And my strategy is simple but effective, number one, and my biggest thing is psychology. So when I'm placing these trades, I really am like, okay, like, I can adjust my stop loss and everything, but like, I'm gonna try not to take it out. I'll adjust it based on liquidity, but besides that, I'm gonna let it run to where it wants to run. I'm not gonna sit here and start playing with my stop loss or freak out because I'm up $500 and be like, oh my god, like, I'm just gonna take it out here. Tomorrow.
That's kind of how I think too.
Like, you've seen me just like literally just get stomped out before, and it's like, okay, cool. There's, you know, depending on the day, it's like, oh, there's minus 1,000, there's minus 500, there's minus 200. But I try to keep my like losses relatively small, like 2 to like 500, and then my wins I want to keep them relatively big, like 600 to like, you know, 1,500.
Yeah.
Which it doesn't sound like a lot of money, but when I'm using risk management, there's 287 trading days or something. Like, that compounds over a time. This is really good what I'm looking at right now on the chart, actually. I want to see it break slow.
Yeah, it's going down now.
Possible grab on liquidity right here. I want to see it break through.
That's 384 right now.
We're still having sell-offs come through, some buy orders, but we're still selling off pretty heavily. I want it to break below this low, number one. And then number two, I want to see it
which low are you talking about?
What's up?
Which low are you talking about?
This low right here that just broke under.
Okay.
You're gonna let it play out and hit your take profit, right?
Yeah, when have I ever not?
Oh, that's what I thought.
Yeah, so
Hey,
I want it to close below that low right there, which it's sitting right at. Number one, we're having a little bit of buying power, and then number two, I want to inverse this gap right here. It's a 5 minute. Let me mark it out for you guys. Okay, now we're below that low again. Oh, I put fig. Whatever, I don't care. So I wanted to, you know, obviously inverse that gap. It'll show, you know, change of direction. But wow, that was a really good pump right there. We're probably up pretty decent on the account now.
I just hit my take profit.
Okay, so you're out of the trade?
Yeah.
So at this point, Nickel, we're putting our stops to break even. And we're not going to touch it anymore. I'm pretty decent.
Yeah. Yeah, I have your take profit. I have like 300 right now.
I'm only up like 200 or whatever it is. We're starting to inverse this gap right here.
What was your take profit set at?
My take profit?
Yeah.
You can see it on the screen. 107,486.
You're not sharing.
I'm not sharing my screen with you guys anymore?
No, remember? It wasn't working.
Oh, yeah. My fault, yeah. I'm tripping, but...
It's triggered.
I wanted to, yeah, we're inversing this gap as we speak right now. IFVG coming in. Like I said, I'm going to try to let this run decent. My bias today was overall bearish. Knew that we were coming into, you know, sell side liquidity. Took the order. Knew that if we couldn't break through this buy side right here that we were going to end up selling. We just inversed that 5 minute gap. And now I'm expecting to seek out the lower time frame liquidity. Nickel, if you want to take out some money, if you want to start selling off your position, like maybe take like, how much did you put in? What's your stop loss at? Like minus what? 0 right now, correct?
Minus 0. My stop loss says is minus 646.
Okay, put it at 0, like minus 0. Like you don't lose anything if this goes all the way back up. That's how moving your stops to break even.
Don't you have to manually put it in at 0?
You can just literally just grab your stop loss or your take profit and drag it. You don't have to do manually anything. Just drag it to 0. Like, do you see like where it says like stop loss, take profit? Just drag it to 0. Drag your stop loss to 0. So now you're playing with free money now. Which the more money you use, like if I'm using more money, I'll put my take profit at like minus like or plus $25 to cover fees. Sometimes, but
Okay.
Would you have your take profit set to then?
107,486. The same one that you should have had yours set at. That remember we went over it.
486. I don't know why I had mine set so high at 6. Mine was at 686.
I don't know why it was at 1.
Can you hear me, Dawson?
You said it was at 1,686.
Yeah, 107,686.
Yeah, mine's pretty far down. This is a 1 to 4 for me. I mean, now it's a 1 to. Well,
Yeah.
But when I put it in, it was a 1 to 4.
That's why I was like.
Mine's a 107, pretty much 5.
That's why I was only making 500. It looks like NASDAQ's in the downtrend.
Yeah, so when we were looking at NASDAQ earlier, it was already having a break of structure and a resistance change to the downside. Remember when I was saying that NASDAQ is already showing signs of it retesting? Yeah.
Yeah, it's in a down. It is in a downtrend right now.
So yeah, it filled a fair value gap that I already previously had marked out at 21,818 and 21,843. It filled it perfectly, and now it's heading to the upside. It did wick out of it a little bit, but I was looking on the higher time frames when I was doing a bunch of back testing yesterday, and what I'm looking at as far as right now is we haven't taken any previous highs, so I'm not expecting the liquidity sweep to the downside fully, but we did wick above the previous high, so that could play into it. I was either expecting, a pump up above the previous high at 21,918 and then a sweep liquidity back down, or a start of a new trend right off the day, but we are kind of doing a pump up a little bit before liquidity sweep down. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. So you think it's gonna pump up before it goes down?
I was saying that's what it's kind of doing right now, as far.
Yeah.
We were pretty close to hitting our TP, like, relatively. I'll see that on there. Who cares? Wow, this is a large candle. I just made up for literally everything. I just shifted.
You probably would have took it. Yeah, you probably would have if I didn't have my take profit there.
Well, no, I said I was gonna let it run pretty far because we have tons of sell side liquidity way farther down that we need to balance out. But if we get stomped out right here, we don't lose anything if we get stomped out.
Yeah.
Besides taxes,
Yeah.
or like the fee, but we have the right to the upside.
It low-key like switched right where my sell was at, my take profit.
Yeah. Ian just texted me. He had yeah, so that's why I brought my stops to break even though, like, because if something like this does happen, which normally we don't have candles that wick up that hard. That's like 300 points, right? 6-9 to almost, yeah, it's like a 300 point wick. So normally it's not normal, but
I had 2 sells.
Are you still in your other position then?
The other position?
Were you guys stopped out?
No, not yet.
Mine hit my take profit. But I had like 2 sells for like 21,000, the margin was.
Someone just released a news article that Bitcoin's a safer investment than XRP, so I'm not sure if that could have really affected it, but trading you just push that out, so that could have been a little bit why, but I don't believe so.
Yeah.
Also, we've been having a lot of whales pushing a lot of money. We have the James Wynn story where he turned like, I don't know, a couple thousand into like 100 million and then opened a position for like $1 billion and lost it all in like 2 weeks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's crazy.
That means crazy.
Yeah, so we're reaching our stop loss, which is fine. We have my trading phone and my normal phone, and I'm trying to see when my order is gonna fill on my trading phone. It's so close to hitting my stop loss. And my liquidity chart just stopped.
Looks like it might go down.
We have that resistance there, but
Yeah. Yeah, it is showing a little bit of resistance right there.
we're still having buys orders come through. Oh, a lot of sales coming in now. Buys now. My thing's like glitching now. My liquidity chart.
Come on, baby, sell.
Yeah, oh my god. Bro.
It's showing a good bit of resistance.
Talking about edging our, yeah, well, that's the entry of the buys or sell side liquidity. But talk about edging our freaking.
Dude, it's like you're touching the arm hairs of this fucking style.
Yeah, low-key, should I enter another sell position up there?
There is no point of risking the money.
Oh, there we go. Give me that fucking black candle.
You can enter it with like a super small amount of your profits if you want.
This is like watching like this is too funny. I don't know. Trading so beachy to me. Just feels like a fucking. Oh my god, what is that? Dude, like, you might as well just take me out already. Like, what is that?
I don't even know what's
There we
happening.
go, there we go.
It's so edging our take profit is so hard.
Bro, I'm pretty sure that's like dude, that's like the closest pixel you can be to not taking my stop loss.
No. Bro, if you
Bro,
see
it's
my
like one pixel away.
if you can see my screen right now, we're literally like on my stop loss. Well, we have the same stop loss, so it's literally you can't get any closer.
I'm telling you, it's one pixel off. Like, bro, I mean, I'm not complaining. We live to see another day, but now we need a big drop here.
What's the higher time frames looking like? Well, we started a new trend and then just totally. Well, we never broke structure on the 15-minute time frame, so that's not that good. 30 minutes looks terrible. 1 hour. Doesn't look very good. This is a good trend to catch. That one candle. Alrighty.
Well,
I would love for this candle just to freaking just shoot down the exact same way as that, and I'll just be like, oh my gosh.
dude, if that happens right now, I'll be the jolliest man alive.
I know. Because I waited from 9:30 to what time did I hop on this call? 10:30.
Like 10:50.
I waited that whole entire time for a freaking
Wait.
entry.
Yeah, 10:50 is what you join. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so normally I'd get my entry at
Damn,
9:30.
Dude, I started this shit at 9:30. Honestly, it's been a good morning. It's 12 o'clock right now.
I know you've already won one
That's
trade, and
fast.
now you're in another one that's still winning.
And it's still alive.
I mean, you don't lose any money though.
Minimal
Which is
mess,
good.
right? Yeah, exactly. Anything that happens is positive, though.
Free money. I just can't believe we retested all the way down to this level and then just shot back up like that. Like, it wasn't even like a subtle, it was just like one candle. But to be fair, there was one candle that
Yeah.
went across all the way down. Which, Zach, you accidentally putting your take profit in the wrong spot might have worked out.
Wait, did he put it? Where he put a take profit at?
Like right here. You put it like 107, 717. And it accidentally got hit, and then I think it would have worked out for him. That's the second time he's done that, though. And then one time he put his stop loss like too low, and then it ended up getting hit, and then we won the trade. I think it was
That might be onto something.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Nikhil, remember that one trade on we took like last week, the long on Bitcoin, and we got stomped out by like 4 points, and then I got stomped out by like 4 points, and then it literally just retested all the way back to my full TP. Were you all in that call?
Yeah.
Like I literally got stomped out.
I
Like,
saw it.
I got stomped out in like 5 minutes, so quick.
Yeah, you think this is gonna start a downtrend?
I don't know. They started to go back down again. We'll see if this candle continues to trend. I mean, it's going down quick.
We need
That's
them to close.
that's a big push right now.
God, price
Oh,
action
baby,
is so
triple.
bad right now.
Man, this is awkward. It was playing pretty good this morning, and now it's just playing fucking ping pong with us.
I know, we've been 35 minutes in this, or more than 35 minutes in this trade, but... There's that resistance. We even inverse this 15-minute gap. We inverse the gap and then, or a 5-minute gap. We inversed it and then retested it back again, which is so weird.
Yo.
Break a structure, everything. It's just like honestly like a P-class setup. I think I classified it as. Because we had the break a structure, sweep liquidity with the grab, pushed above the previous high. Right here. Push above the previous high, liquidity sweep down to the lows, inverse the 5-minute for value gap, lower time frame, break a structure on the lower time frame. High time frame, sell side, or high time frame imbalances on a lower scale down here, supporting where we want to go, here. It's like a A or B class setup, so I don't know what's happening. I overall think we're still gonna
Price action,
be bearish.
price action's going every which way.
Price action is terrible. It's just bouncing around. You look like your higher time frame. Like look at the 1 hour. Or let's do the 30 minute. So they just stayed in the same. The last 3 30-minute candles have not moved at all.
Really?
I mean, look. Oh, you can't see them, but if you look at a 30-minute, you can see them. Really in the exact same.
I'm seeing it right now. Oh my god, that's crazy.
Well, Nico.
They just
oh
told
my
you
god. No, it did not. It's so close though. God, it's
On 1 hour, it went right back.
Oh my god. We literally edging the stop loss and then just putting back down. Like, this is a point where I gotta stick to my trading plan, but this is where I really wanted to just get out of the trade. But I don't lose any money, so I'm not worried about it.
I got stopped out.
You did?
Yeah.
I'm still in.
I put it at 0-0.
I am at 0-0 too.
That's so. What? Then why am I stopped out? What is that?
You probably entered it whenever it was lower.
Yeah, maybe. Man, it's some bullshit. Because I was in the bathroom. I was going to say, oh, watch me leave and some bullshit happens. And boom, lo and behold.
Yeah, I'm still in it somehow, but this is a point where my stops are at break even. So I got a little bit better position than you, I think, by like barely, by like a few points, and that's what saved me, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that's right. Because I remember asking you, and you said, oh, I'm already in the position. I was like, oh, so I missed where you got in. So it's definitely that.
I got in like as good as
I was just a little lower.
I got in really good.
I got in the same time you did, Dawson.
What'd you say?
Right at the top. Said I got in at the same time you did, right at the top.
Yeah. I mean, you caught a pretty decent sized push. Not really, but like an average sized push. And everything was going good, but market's doing irregular things. We had really good news data today, which is really good.
Yeah, that's why I was like confident trading. That's why when I saw everything I was saying, I was like, okay, let me just do this shit and commit.
Yeah, because the news is really good, so you didn't have to worry about someone saying something or something. It's just ruining everything. No, what do we even have for news today? And then make sure when you guys are replying, like putting a thumbs up on the Discord when you guys see the news, just so I know. Because I need to know who's watching the news and stuff. We had literally, for USD, we had final wholesale inventories. That was the only thing. Which is so good.
Where's the news at in the Discord?
Daily stock news. Hey, Zach, if you go all the way up to channels and roles in the Discord and then click like, and then you select every single channel, then you should be good. It should say browse channels and there'll be like 30 channels, then just select every single one of them. Because sometimes they don't automatically pop up.
Yeah, I see.
I still haven't got stopped out yet, and this is mind-blowing.
It's mind-blowing that it's just coming back and forth.
Watch, it's gonna happen right here. I'm gonna get stomped out, watch. Oh my god. Me and Garrett, Nikel, you know Garrett Marshall, right?
Yeah.
Me and him hit a really good trade on his
It's
first
my
day.
dog. Word.
Me and him hit like a 1 to 5.
Wait, how long ago did he start?
Maybe a week ago.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's about to get his funded account this week though, which is sick.
Hell yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, if you do get a funded account, you can get 50% off at peak, and then peak profit, and then when you open a live account, you can do like plus 500 or any brokerage really.
Wait, Dawson.
Yo,
I guess I got the email, Big Profit, about my funded account, but I haven't they haven't sent me anything else. All they told me is that it's being processed.
so you and Zach both have that same
That's all
thing.
I've gotten about it.
You and Zach, I'll stay on the call after you guys. Make sure you guys get it in. Oh my god, I'm about to get stomped out. Oh.
Yeah, so I've just been paper trading on trade.
Oh yeah, I got stomped out. My closed positions for this week are plus 100, plus 500, plus, well, for this week and last week, plus 100, plus 500, plus 400, minus 300, plus 60, minus 10 because I accidentally put in an order in, minus 300, plus 1,000, plus 1,300, and then this one was like plus 10, or minus 10 because of fees. Well, would have been a good one. Can't win them all, but everything went in our favor. I'm going to backtest this and then come back to you guys and figure out what really went wrong and what I missed. So if you guys want to hop on, we'll hop on our call later, and then I'll go over everything and figure out what went wrong.
All right, but text the group chat. Let me know when the call will be.
Amazing, brother. I'll see you guys all, in a few hours, and then we'll get everything going from there, okay?
All right, bet.
That sound good, boys?
Do you want us to stay in here?
Yeah, I'm going to text them right now, Zach, and then we'll get everything handled. Okay? That sound good?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Amazing, boys. I'll see you guys soon then.
All right, bet.
See ya.
I'll see you soon.